far. And then Favors with the dunk.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Clippers trail by 16. Paul passes to Crawford. The feed now to Jordan. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Some good play from Griffin in this one. He has 9 rebounds and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Griffin hits them both.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Now here's Burks. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Pierce's shot is good.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Jazz leading by 14. Burke with it. And taken away by Paul. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Utah calls timeout. Well, at this point in his career, Clark, it's safe to call Chris Paul one of the all-time great point guards.
Yeah, without question. I mean, for a long time, it was hard to argue that Chris Paul wasn't the top point guard in the league. Even now, you can make arguments for others, but Paul is always going to be in the conversation.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And with Paul, it is all about his consistency. Other point guards will have better years or stretches than him, but he just puts up huge numbers year in and year out, literally like clockwork.
Now here's Paul. Over to the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. No good from Jordan.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think, and the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there. You know, it's amazing to me how little fanfare CP3 gets. I mean, he's not a flashy player, but you look at his effectiveness on the court, and he's a once-in-a-generation kind of talent. I mean, he's done it all his entire career.
Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30-11 at Staples Center.
Yeah, and Kevin, that makes 3 straight seasons for the Clippers of 30 or more wins at home.
You know, the big thing for the Clippers is that they won some big games in Staples over tough opponents. I mean, also won 6 of their last 7 to secure the 3 seed in the West.
And that one's good. Here's Burke. Passes it to Favors. The shot no good. Griffin with some nice D.
And one issue with the Clippers at home is that it didn't feel like they were at home. But Blake Griffin said home court advantage is just not there for us. And this is on the heels of a loss where the crowd was cheering for the other team louder than the Clippers at times. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Pierce. Money from the wing. And the Jazz call time here.
When you're talking about the greatest clutch players ever, that list needs to include Paul Pierce. I mean, he slowed down a bit, no doubt, but don't let that fool you. If you give him any kind of look at the end of the game, he'll cut your heart out.
And Utah making a change here. Booker's checked in. Burks' shot is good.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Paul outside. Beyond the arc. Paul missing again. Looking back at Paul Pierce's career, Clark, so many game winners. None more impressive than his jumper over Dwayne Wade in the first round of the 2010 playoffs.
Yeah, you know, Shaq nicknamed him the Truth for a good reason. I mean, Pierce grew up in L.A. and reportedly dreamed of playing with the Lakers. Ironic that he instead became one of the Celtics' all-time greats.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Both shots good from the stripe. Clippers trail by 12. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Now here's Crawford. Smith left side. The second chance effort, and Jordan with the layup.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Here is Hayward off the pick. And that's collected by Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Check out the game for Booker. He's got 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
It's Crawford with the drive. Pierce wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Pierce has got it back down to single digits for the Clippers. Utah's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Another shot. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 20.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor. They're committing an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups, I understand that, but this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Here's Crawford. Here's Paul. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Burke. And Hayward gets it to go.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Crawford outside. There's the dish to Paul. Jordan kicks to Crawford. The open shot by Pierce. That's short off the rim.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Burks with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Gobert with a screen for Burks. To the paint, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. And then it's Pierce with the jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Pierce playing very, very well. 22 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 8. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .27 seconds left in the fourth. Paul kicks to Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Paul Pierce. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Trey Burke.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, partner.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Hayward against Crawford. Hayward kicks to Booker. Back to Hayward. The three. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Derek, first off, congratulations on a very well-played game. It looked like you were having a ton of fun out there.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's always fun to win. I'm just coming out here playing my game. Rebound and defense, that's my game. And coach trusts me, so I couldn't let him down.
Know your role. It's always good advice, Derek. Thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. he took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up.
2-game losing streak comes to this